Hello, 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 everybody, and welcome to another episode of Imperfect Beings. Welcome. How is everybody? How are you, my love?
I am good. We have not talked much this week.
Oh, I know. What is up with that?
I know. It's like, you know what? We're going to talk about it in the happy hour. I know that much.
Okay, yeah. So with that, well, actually, before we get to happy hour, let's go ahead and light our tea light candles. Y'all know what time it is, and welcome our ancestors on in the building. You ready, my love?
Yes, and they better be bringing tea candles. That's all I know.
Right, you heard her because she told y'all. Light them with us. All right, nice.
Okay.
All right, so we have welcomed our ancestors in, which means we have already welcomed you in. And so it is time for happy hour.
Okay, I'm ready. I'm ready.
All right. I got my hands all ready. Let's go.
Do you want to go first?
You was ready. No, because you was ready. You was ready to skip to happy hour before we even welcomed everybody in. So let's go ahead and go ahead with you.
Yeah, so like I said, this week we've been quiet. I was working through a lot of stuff. I'm dealing with someone that I really care about, and I'm like, I don't really want to mess this up. We was on some rocky stuff, but we're good. Like, you know what? Humbling yourself and just realizing, what, maybe, I came to terms with a lot this week, and I'm proud to say I had that hard conversation with myself, which wasn't easy, but I did it. Thank you.
Oh, humbling yourself can be beautiful too. It doesn't always have to be a hard thing. So that's what's up. All right. Okay. So for my happy hour, let's see. I have just been enjoying myself this week. Since we're talking about our week, I've been enjoying myself. I've been home alone, and you would have thought I was little Macaulay Culkin from the movie. Like, I have been enjoying myself around the house. Y'all, I'm not going to tell you what I've been doing, but I've been dancing around the house, and I've just been getting to know myself and, just letting my inner child come out and play, and it's just been beautiful. So I guess that's my happy hour moment.
I definitely sent you that Ari Lennox song. No,
yep.
That's a whole
and
vibe.
I did that.
I'm telling you, that song right there is a whole vibe.
You ready?
Yeah,
cheers.
I'm gonna do this.
Whoosh.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I couldn't do all that at once.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, you had like 4 shots in a glass.
I did half of it. She must really want me to be drunk.
She said you gonna drink tonight.
And she's already like, oh yeah, there's beers in there. I'm like, beers?
Yes.
Drinking
so
is
I got Henny and orange juice and pineapple juice in here. So
I love the way you think. I'm not as cool because I still have to try to get my water intake in. Y'all bear with me. I'm being honest. This is the first time honest. I'm still trying to shed some weight. I'm not trying to tell y'all my limits of where I'm at and everything, but just know, I'm definitely trying to just slim down to a healthier size. I'm not trying to be just slim, but I don't want to be as big right now. Confidence still very much there. Don't fucking play with me.
Yeah, ain't nothing don't as long as you're happy, like that's all that matters for real. Like, just be happy.
Yeah. Well, that's hard sometimes when people always want to try to invade on your personal space and tell you about your life.
Yeah, well, we're not even gonna go there.
Yeah, you're right. My bad. We're not gonna tell you.
So where we are gonna go though is we're gonna take a moment, y'all, to pay homage to two legends that we have lost this week. Like, well, not this week, but can you count Betty this week?
Within a week, yes.
So it has been within a week. So we have lost Betty White and we have lost Sidney Poitier. And when I tell y'all that both of them like really broke my heart, like,
yes.
But
y'all, I'm not playing. Golden Girls is something I grew up on. That literally was like, I didn't want to believe it, but at the same time, it's like she's lived a full life.
Yeah.
You know, she was gonna be like 99 or
she was 99, but I was like, why couldn't God wait 2 weeks? Because in 17 days, like 17 days after she died, she would have been 100. Yes. So I was like, why God couldn't wait? But then I was like, you know what? I ain't supposed to question nothing. So, you know what I'm saying? Maybe she wanted to go out on the nines. You know what I'm saying?
We don't know.
We don't know.
I mean, we don't know.
Maybe she wanted to go out on the nines. Maybe she was like, you know what? I'm tired of this shit. I don't even care about 2022. Let me just. So
yeah, I'm done.
But you know what was so beautiful? I read that she, her last words, before she passed, is she called out her husband's name.
She ready. I know she excited.
She was ready.
Ecstatic.
I hope she called out his name because he was there to come get her.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping. So,
not to mention also, wait, are we gonna take the individual moment for Betty? Because I will give her that respect.
Yeah,
and I will hum the Golden Girls theme. Sorry. Okay. Sorry. Thank you for being okay. You right.
I love it though. Because you know I was singing it earlier, so I didn't even go for it. Definitely giving Betty her flowers. Betty was everything. Like she was all inclusive. She was everything, y'all. Like
yes,
Betty was it. Betty was welcome to the cookout anytime.
I fucks with Betty. That's what I'm saying. Like,
welcome to the cookout anytime.
Go ahead, girl. I know I interrupted your flow. Go ahead, baby.
But yeah, okay, so since we gave our flowers to Betty, we're going to give our flowers also to Sidney Poitier, who was the first African-American or first Black person to win a Grammy. So he was not only a legend within the acting, you know, his own acting portfolio, but like to be the first to win a Grammy first. Like he made dreams become a reality for so many people. And so it's just like he deserves so many flowers as well. So bow down to Sidney Poitier. I know heaven welcomed both of them with open arms. And
I literally grew up watching Sidney Poitier. So as somebody who respected Black cinema as a whole, if I can just say, this breaks my heart. He did blaze a mighty, fiery trail. And I know
that dude.
He was the shit. Like, he was one of the originals. And we have to really give him them flowers. Like, he's one of them ones when we say was out there being an activist in their careers in some way. He was one of them, in my opinion. I mean, how many Black actors and actresses did we have at that time? My point proven. Yeah. So I'm just like, for him to be out there in one of them, man, I'm gonna give him his flowers. Thank you. Thank you for the few movies that I can name and the ones that I can't. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I appreciate him so much. I do.
Now you got fucking thank you for being a friend for him too. Like,
I'm telling you. It's but I think he's one of those people too. He lived a good life.
He did.
I do believe that.
I think both of them lived a beautiful life, like beautiful lives. So much respect to both of them. They were legends. They are legends forever. And so we lost two real ones.
I'm gonna actually take my other half of my shot for them. I'm gonna take the other half of my shot. Wow, Lord.
Amen.
That's for the real ones. That's for the real ones. Ooh,
right?
Oh,
sis. We got a good show today. What we got going on?
So first things first, we're gonna talk about the Ari and her telling the public how she wanted a gun pulled on her by her boyfriend. Was that what was being said?
Okay, so this is, I guess, us introducing our new segment. Okay, so on some of our episodes, what we're going to do is we're going to do spiritual doctor. This is now our spiritual doctor's office, okay? I am Dr. Queen Priestess Iris Rhodes, and you have Dr. Queen.
I want to be the nurse.
Okay.
Because I'm that deep healer. We're gonna talk about some wounds up in this bitch. Like, I'll be your nurse. So I will be your nurse, priestess Nyla Zion, aka Carmen Jimmy. So yeah, because I always gotta let people know it's all kinds of personalities up in here.
Okay, so my nurse is going to bring me some patients, y'all, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to give them some spiritual prescriptions. Okay, so. You ready?
Yes, I am.
I'm excited. All right, let's go. So you already then went forth with Ari. Ari Fletcher, I believe, is her name. I really don't know the little girl, but what I do know is that the little part on of the interview that I did see, and yes, I did watch more than just the clip that people have shown on like the Shade Room and stuff. I watched the whole little clip, and I kind of get what she was saying, but at the same time, I still felt like she was toxic as fuck.
Just a little bit.
So if you don't know what happened, basically she went on an interview with another podcaster, and she basically said that sometimes she would throw tantrums and like pack her stuff and act like she was leaving, and she really wanted her boyfriend to like pull a gun out on her and be like, bitch, you not leaving, you not going nowhere, da da da. Like, I understand like you wanting people to love you,
right,
but it's people really dying out here off of domestic violence, and for you to be like, that's what you want, like, bitch, you really ain't never had nobody beat the fuck out you, have you? Like, I've seen Apple Watts go into, who is a personality on Love and Hip Hop, so we're not even gonna go on that direction. But I really feel like that shit was toxic as fuck. Like, it was just like real toxic. And so I really feel like I'm about to go into her prescription. I just can't. I just can't. I really feel like what she needs is a pink candle for some self-love. She needs some roses so that she can have some love come in, some of that Venus energy and some protection, because like the self-esteem is a little low. Not only that, she's gonna need some solar plexus work and some sacral chakra work, because that confidence, that self-esteem, it ain't, that shit showed, it peaked. It was not hitting on nothing. So spiritual bath as well, because we just need a cleanse altogether. Like, it's just,
there's some negative energy that she definitely carries that is blocking her, because I definitely pull cards. So I'm glad you mentioned that, because I have the world in reverse, and we already know what that means. That's why I'm like, she definitely needs to relieve whatever. It really feels like she's having a battle of ending a cycle of how she views herself, right, and how he views herself in this relationship. That's what I'm getting.
Like, he, like, but it's a damn shame that he values her more than she values herself.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So yeah, she's really gonna need that self love, that self-care work, that root. She's gonna need to be grounded too, because you got to be ungrounded as fuck to want somebody to pull a gun out on you and tell you to stay. Like, that's not safe. So
that was not safe or smart. And that's why I don't necessarily appreciate that, because on the advice, I got a Knight of Swords. Baby, you need to definitely deal with the negativity in your thoughts. You need to take full control and be more open into finding out who you are and how you think and how you receive. Because that's one of your problems is you're not so sure. But we're telling you, this is the time to be adventurous. You literally are in a really good spot in your life. And you need to be a little more open to being thankful for where you are and how to use this time a little more officially to your advantage, which, you know, again, it's not too much of my business. But
just think about how much would open up to her if she loved herself more. So
like, if she's a beautiful girl, and
that's my thing too. Like, why would you want that? You're such a beautiful girl. Like,
she's a beautiful girl. That's why we're like, and it's one of those things where it's like, it don't matter what people like us are gonna say. They're gonna view themselves how they view themselves, because we don't know them before this. You know what I'm saying? Makeup and clothes and all this stuff doesn't necessarily change who you are. You still have to go back and deal with that stuff. And that's why the outcome, she has a Queen of Wands. She just has to realize who she is, where she's at, and what she can do.
Yep.
You are in complete control, baby. You have nothing but time.
Right.
Use it wisely.
So I think that patient has been served. Let's go to the next room, shall we?
Okay. Yes, ma'am. And we got your favorite because he was looking so fine on the Instagram. London on the track. He did a cleanse.
He ain't do no motherfucking cleanse. A nigga washed his feet in the motherfucking river. He did not do that shit. Irritated me. Like, that was not no motherfucking cleanse. London, stop playing. Don't tell nobody that was a fucking cleanse. That was not no goddamn cleanse. You simply washed your feet in the river. And that's cute. That's cool. That's cute. But stop telling people it's a cleanse.
Wet. Wasn't he wet though? His clothes was wet.
I ain't seen no wet fucking clothes. Don't give him that. I ain't seen no wet. No, I didn't. The only wet part of his fucking clothes may have been his shorts that he was sitting on, because he was sitting on a rock while the river was flowing. Don't do that.
Oh my God.
Don't do that. His shirt was not. It wasn't.
Let me just ask, did this man get a cleanse? Because he might have. Maybe there's a different maybe it was cold. Maybe
I got a cleanse too.
I got a cleanse too. I mean, but we different. That's what I'm saying. So, I mean, did this man really get a cleanse? He could have. Let's not judge it, because you don't know. You don't really know. We got a King of Cups in reverse.
Exactly. So like I was saying, he did not get a cleanse. He simply washed his, I was going to let her have that. He washed his feet in the river. Now, doctor has a cleanse for him. All right. All right. Now, this is probably the only prescription that I'm really going to go into detail, like with herbs and stuff. So for his cleanse, my man, you need some lemon. And it's got to be fresh lemon. You don't need no lemon essential oil, none of that. Extract, nothing. You need full out lemons, okay? Lemon. I'm going to need you to get some hyssop in there, okay? I'm going to need you to get some sea salt, just to make it a simple cleanse, okay? So we got your lemons, we got your hyssop, and we got your sea salt, okay? Just to make it a simple cleanse, all right? Nothing too, extravagant or anything, but it'll definitely get the job done. And baby, you definitely need a cleanse.
I'm going to just say, I feel like his heart's in the right place, though. And that's the one thing about the King of Cups I do want to mention. We do know his heart's in the right place. We do know.
Because.
Me.
Okay, go ahead. I mean, and you know what? I might be going based off of what his baby mamas and stuff he's saying. And
that's what I'm saying. I don't know him like that. So I'm being a little unbiased. I
Yeah,
just
you
feel
are.
like
You are. And I can appreciate that, nurse. I can really appreciate that. But he still need that cleanse that I just told him.
I'm gonna be unbiased. I'm gonna say I really feel like his heart's in the right place. I do think he genuinely, his spirit's on the right trail. I
Yeah,
just feel like
I
he
can give
needs
him
to
that.
use his discernment a little bit better. I'm not trying to discredit
I can
nobody.
give him that. I can give him that.
That's what I'm saying. Like his spirit is definitely trying to lead him to the right places. Like he's on the right trail. It's just that I feel like be careful not to be too easy, because with that cups is definitely matters of the heart, your emotions. Even sometimes how
Especially
you
them
receive
emotions.
things. That's what I'm saying. How you receive those emotions. That's what I'm saying. Like with the the King of Cups reverse, use your head. You don't truly be listening to your inner self. Not that one, sir. Like use this one. Like truly be open, like to kind of deep diving a little bit more into how you truly feel about things. And that'll better sharpen your trail of which you should go. Honestly.
Okay,
You're on the right track though. He's on the right track.
Boom. And there we have his prescription for his cleanse, because he ain't do no cleanse.
Yeah, it wasn't a deep enough cleanse. Like I get where the whole power of the river
Deep enough
works.
cleanse, but the card just said he ain't do no cleanse at all. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I know, I understand that. I'm again kind of be a little unbiased because I don't know the guy. That's what I'm saying. So,
but we not. So we're gonna move on to the next patient. Who is the next patient?
The wonderful, handsome Antonio Brown.
This one's sticky.
This one's very touchy for me, and I'm still trying to get the pieces because I'm just like.
That's why I was like, this one's sticky.
If he really had a broken ankle, why would y'all force him? And this is my thing, though. Like, how many games have you been doing this? If you've had time to get an MRI, has he been sitting out?
And that's what I'm saying. Like, have not been followed. I don't believe so. That's because obviously, if he was sitting out before, they would have it would have been put. That part would have probably been put in. No, he's been out for a couple of weeks, and they really did.
No, they still making him play.
You know what I'm saying? So it seems like they have been still making them, and it's crazy what you can do when you tape an ankle up. You know what I'm saying? You tape an ankle up and you make them go out there and play. But so I don't think that everybody is going to agree with what I'm about to say.
Oh, shit.
If he is being honest in what he's saying about, and he's got receipts now, like he's showing pictures of him with one of the doctors, looking over his ankle. He's got text messages, screenshots of text messages between him and the coaches that he's been showing. He's got the MRI or whatever, you know what I'm saying, showing that he's got, cartilage and fragments of, bone and things like that. And the bone is protruding out the ankle. So with all of that being said, I'm proud of him for standing up for himself. Honestly, for me, the prescription that I would give him is to do some root work to stay more grounded in his decision and stay more grounded in, the journey that he's about to embark on with surgeries and things like that, and telling his truth and standing in his truth, despite of, going against a big conglomerate of a NFL team. You know what I'm saying? If that's the case, I'm proud of him for what he did. I'm proud of him for walking off the fucking field. I'm proud of him for doing what he did. Root work, sacral chakra work, solar plexus work, because you would need that. You would need that. So, you would need all of that because you're about to be up against a whole lot.
This is my thing.
You need a whole SRT situation with me. Why don't we do that? So
I'm gonna need you to focus.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so I pulled for was he right in his reaction? Mm-hmm. I got a 7 of Swords in reverse. This.
I said if he's being honest in the situation. But go ahead.
So what you getting off that 7 of Swords? The 7 of Swords, though, that's what I'm saying. I don't think he thought this through. Mm-hmm. I don't think he thought this through at all. I felt like it's one of those things, not to say he's throwing a temper tantrum, but he definitely did
it's
not
a bit of a
move
tantrum.
strategically.
It's a bit of a tantrum.
It is. And I'm not trying to be offensive. That's
no, I get it.
That's why I'm like, I like my card, because also another thing you have to look at, because it's the steampunk, because I got more than one. You see the triangle with the eye and the swords in it, and there's 2 swords in it.
Yeah.
What does that make you think of?
Kind of makes you think of the 3 of Swords a little bit.
Except this time, it's the triangle with the eye. Which is also makes me think it's the triangle with the eye. So.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Which also makes me think he's going up against a big Illuminati type of system. No, not Illuminati.
Swords. Well, I think the NFL as a whole is like, there's just not enough Black support for me to believe that this is not another way of them. Like, I understand that they make good money, and I understand that, the fame and the fortune is good, but I'm like, at what cost? Your body now is basically a flesh bag. And I mean, a lot of your money, the reason they have to pay you so much goes into insurance. Like, that's scary. Like, at any day, like, you could get a concussion so bad that literally could fuck you up. Like, I would never hope for that. Like, I wouldn't want them to be like, you have to stop playing. Like, but stuff like that just kind of bothers me. That's why I'm like, I'm not against sports, but I'm really very iffy. But
sorry, I dropped you.
No, you're okay. And I pulled main concern, obstacle resolution. You got a 10 of swords in reverse.
Oh, these reversals, my man. I mean, but he is, I told you before, he is a problematic person. So it's not like he's completely innocent in a whole lot of this shit. So I'm not going to sit here and be like he's absolved of all the wrongs he's done, but he ain't no angel. So
I keep hearing,
and the cards are calling it the fuck out.
That's what I'm saying. Literally, that card is telling me you're blocking your blessings. And the thing about it is, with the 10 of swords,
he got a lot of kids too.
Here's the thing, though. The 10 of swords in reverse isn't always bad. So I'm going to try to give the lighter side of this. Maybe, just maybe, he is actually seeing another side of this where the swords are falling out. Because if you think about it, when you look at a 10 of swords up, these things are stabbing him. They're pinning him down.
Well, yeah, you're right.
So when you flip it upside down, it's actually falling out.
Yep, it's relief a little bit.
So I really feel like this is a move, and I see a lot of orange, so it's making me think of the sacral chakra. Honestly, I see that this is like his move of wanting to maybe take a break. I think he's like, you know what? Y'all been overworking me. My ankle's hurting. Leave me alone.
Yeah.
Leave me alone. That's what I'm getting. And the obstacle with that is the Queen of Wands, is the fact that, because you're not the king. The king is sound. It's an authoritative figure. The queen is just as important. She has been through a lot. There he go. She definitely knows what war looks like.
Yeah.
And with that, he's at a point in time now where I think he's actually beginning to question what this football life is. If this is really what he want to do. If he's ready to take a break and settle down, or if he wants to keep pushing for the money.
What he really want to do, my man got 8 kids, baby girl.
Look, I'm telling you,
I'm just saying. You know what I mean? Like, my man got 8 kids. You gonna have to do something, sir.
Oh, that might be why the Page of Pentacles is in reverse.
Exactly. You gonna do something, sir.
Because that's the resolution.
I'm sorry.
That is the resolution, is you need to slow your roll, pimp. Slow your roll. Slow your roll. Like, chill out.
Yeah, you gotta chill. Like, on all fronts, though. Not just, like, with you having kids and stuff, but you're gonna have to chill out, like, everywhere. Like, get your surgeries that you need to get done. Like, really rest, recover. do your root work, do your sacral chakra work. Like, you really call us. I'm telling you, you need an SRT session.
Would you stop? Stop. This man has 8 kids. You just said that.
Call me like that. I'm trying to heal the man. Like,
oh, we know you trying to sexual healing.
Right. Next patient.
Look.
Okay. But no, for real, who we got next?
Are you ready for that?
Girl.
Because this one's going to be your favorite on the Lolo, baby. I think this one is going to be the Jada, Tupac, and Yo-Yo situation.
I don't know if I'm ready for this one, though. Because...
because you already know how I feel about Jada since the whole...
That's what I'm saying. I don't know if I'm ready for
Will. Because I feel bad for him. Like, why would you want to air that and make it a whole... Like, that is not okay, man. Like, that's disrespectful to him.
Wait, whoa.
Uh-oh.
He done aired some stuff out, too. About himself, remember? I don't know if you know or not. When he was on his little book tour and stuff, he aired out that he was having so much sex, and it wasn't just with Jada, but he was having so much sex that it would hurt him to come. Like, he would throw up when he came. So
why did the cards fall out whenever you said that? Oh, never.
So I'm at this point, I'm tired of the both of them. Stop talking about yourselves at the goddamn table. Let's not do that. Let's have table talk, but let's not air out our own
everything.
Yeah, because y'all are doing too much at this point. Like, at this point, there's a petition for y'all to just stop talking about yourselves. Like, we don't want that. Like, I love Will and Jada and Gammy. I love Gammy and Willow. I love Red Table Talk, but y'all Red Table talking too much. It's like red warning sign at this point. It's not even like some healing should be kept behind the scenes. So
I feel like that's one of them. Like, I feel like you're airing a little too much. Like, I get the transparency and wanting to,
but no, because our whole vision of Will and Jada was like they were like Hollywood royalty to us. Like, at one point they were like you know what I'm saying, married couple. Like, I want to be like Will and Jada. I want to be like Michelle and Obama. Like, you know what I'm saying? They was put in those categories with those people, like successful marriages. And now we over here like, ooh, they done gone through entanglements. Will can't come without
not entanglements.
We're not gonna talk about August finance because this is. But see, and then that's the thing too. This ain't even about just Will and Jada, the whole Yo-Yo and Tupac thing. But we gonna stay on Will and Jada for a second because she feeling away.
That's what I'm like. I literally don't like. Okay, I get it. They might have both had their dirt, but like, girl, you was in a whole relationship with August. Like, that's emotionally invested. And are you emotionally invested? Like, is this something y'all do? Like, this man looked like he was in tears while she's explaining this. And I'm just like, sorry.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
I didn't mean to laugh.
I wasn't trying to either, but it just happened.
Because let me take a second to say, I think everybody's emotions. I do think everybody's emotions are valid. But yo, y'all are celebrities blasting your shit on the web, my nigga. Like, oops.
It's not like Keisha from down the way, like blasting her shit on. Shit, like, what is going on here? Like, Grammy, did you approve this shit?
Like, literally, did you know about this? Did y'all rehearse this or script this?
Like, nobody knew this was on the itinerary for Red Table Talk that day. Like, what is going on?
That's the thing, and I'm just like, but here's the thing, though. Let's talk about this, because she did. I'm just saying. I guess it doesn't matter how it went. I'm just saying, maybe you shouldn't. I blame August.
Shut up! No. No.
I blame August.
Okay, so we're going on a totally different rant, because when we first started talking about it, we intended to talk about her, Yo-Yo, and Tupac. Okay.
Yeah, which I did pull on, by the way, just one, because I've been distracted.
So, in
that
situation, hold on, that situation. Let's explain that situation first. So Yo-Yo was doing an interview, another one who was doing an interview on a podcast, and she, somebody asked Yo-Yo, I don't know who the girl is, I don't know the podcast, I'm sorry, my apologies, but she was asked if she felt like Jada was Tupac's love of Tupac's life. Did he feel that way? And so Yo-Yo responded with, no, I was. And so I kind of want to get into that. I kind of want to get nosy and pull a card to see if Yo-Yo really was Tupac's.
I did.
Oh! I
put on both situations. I put on both situations, baby, already.
Ooh, okay. Tell us this. And then we'll give a prescription.
And you can come in with me and definitely tag team this, because I love when you come in and tag team with me.
Okay.
You my bitch. Okay. Yeah. So I asked first off, I said, sisters, was Yo-Yo the love of Tupac's life? I got the star reverse.
She was lying like shit. I knew she was lying.
She was lying. She's lying. She's not. And I asked them to clarify. I got an 8 of Wands in reverse. I got a King of Pentacles. And I also got a 5 of Cups in reverse. I'm definitely getting a situation advice outcome for y'all for this. Do you? Okay. Because definitely that situation with the 8 of Wands right now, I'm definitely getting, there's a miscommunication.
She was reading too much into that, sis.
Yeah, like
I think he was like cool with her, like sis vibes, and she was thinking, oh, he into me type of thing, and it wasn't like that
at all.
That's what I'm getting from that. That's the energy in that card.
Yeah,
sorry.
And that's nothing against you, but I mean,
no, not at all.
But they got good advice because they gave the King of Pentacles. It's just to understand, baby.
Make your way.
Exactly. We understand, do what you got to do, but just understand what you got and that you already are in control of a lot more than what you're willing to admit, which is okay. Because, we all have our flaws, but that might be one thing that you might want to take a look at, because the doctor was going to give you a prescription for that one. But also with the outcome, I have that 5 of Cups in reverse. I don't know why, but I'm definitely hearing that wasn't it. Like literally the conflict of views of how they felt about each other was it eye to eye? That's what I'm getting.
But what I'm also getting from that card is you got too many cups, and that's not one of them that you should have tried to pour from or tried to draw from, because you knew for a fact that wasn't it, and you was about to get yourself embarrassed, baby. You about to be embarrassed because you know damn well that's not what it was, and he was only on some sis shit with you, because somebody else who was in the crew is bound to come out and be like, nah, he was on some sis shit with that bitch. You know what I'm saying? So before, so you know what I'm saying? Don't let somebody embarrass you. Don't embarrass yourself. So I think that's what that was like. That's just basically saying like you have all these other cards to choose, like all these other cups to choose from, but yet you chose to go in that cup and say what you said. You didn't have
and
to.
that wasn't even a cup to do that.
Yeah,
like
that's what that
he's
was for
literally
me.
drunk. I mean, no. But
So,
I do have but I did ask for Jada.
Okay. Yeah, because we hold on. Okay, so let me give a prescription for Yo-Yo.
Okay, go ahead.
So that was an unnecessary cut. So we're gonna need to stay in our lane. So we're gonna need a spiritual bath because we're gonna need to purify this whole thing to not make it about us. When somebody is asking about how Tupac felt about Jada, it was just those two. And then you inserted yourself into that. So we're going to do a spiritual bath, but we're going to do a spiritual bath on the solar plexus. We're going to work on that solar plexus. We're going to do that. So spiritual bath on the solar plexus. And we're also going to have a candle for our solar plexus, but we're also going to do some root work because you need to be grounded, baby. For you to think that he wasn't on some, that's my sis shit, and you thought he was on some shit, you misconstrued that. So we're gonna do not only root work to ground you more and to, make you more secure within yourself and build that foundation, but we're also gonna do some heart work. You don't need no throat work because your throat is overactive. But we're gonna do some heart work, okay? Because you was running at the mouth a little too much. So that throat is overactive. So you don't need no work on that. We're gonna do some heart work, okay? We're gonna work on that heart chakra. I'm gonna prescribe you with some binaural beats in the morning. Meditate on that thing, okay? Meditate as to why you felt the need or you felt that Tupac was into you like that when it was just, as the cards say, as Spirit said, it wasn't like that. So we're gonna need to figure out exactly what's going on in the heart for you to not only insert yourself, but insert yourself as an interest. So we're gonna need to do some hard work there. So a spiritual bath for the solar plexus to really help purify yourself and give you, some confidence. Root candle work, and we're going to do some binaural beats in the morning. We're meditating on the heart, okay? And we're also going to journal as to what we're getting for our from our meditations, and then we're going to go forth in a couple of weeks after we have done our meditation daily and journaled after our meditation. I mean, immediately after meditation, okay? We're going to do that for 2 straight weeks. And then we're going to come back to the doctor for a follow-up. And we're going to go through that journal and we're going to see exactly what needs more work as far as your heart chakra and everything else goes. So I think that's what we're going to do for Yo-Yo.
Oh, yes. And also, I think you need to also, and this is just from a nursing standpoint, a detox.
Yeah.
You need to do a detox, like a water cleanse or a clean eating cleanse, something to help you.
Holla at the cleanse I gave London on the track for that joint. Just a simple joint. Because, I mean, it's for me, it's more so the heart. And you need.
Oh no, I'm talking about for her body to help block.
Help with
because I feel like.
Oh, she got blockages. Yeah, she needs to be aligned. So.
Yeah, like you need to do. Like your spirit is like needing a fast of some sort to gather itself because it's going through a lot. So it needs a lot of healing, which is why that heart chakra. I was so glad you see me get excited because I was looking back at these cards and that's what came to me. Is you need to be substance free. And you need to literally do some kind of detoxing work as well as some of these spiritual cleanses that the doctor has offered. So,
okay, so now we can move on to Jada. What did you get for Jada's cards?
2 of Wands. That's why I'm like, okay.
Stop talking, Jada. Just stop talking. Like, I just feel like she's reckless.
He was one of his flings. Like, he enjoyed himself with her.
I get it, but just stop talking.
Yeah.
Like it's not only that he enjoyed himself, she did too. Like it was the best of both worlds. That's why you got the Two of Wands. Like, just stop talking. Like, that's all I'm saying. Just stop talking. Like,
that's funny you say that too.
It. What?
Yeah. No, you're right, because I pulled the High Priestess in reverse.
The doctor know what she's talking about.
Yeah, baby, your spirit is talking to you and you're not listening at all, in the least bit.
It's not cute. At first, the red table was all about healing, and y'all was doing a great job. Don't get us wrong. Like, y'all was killing it. But then it kind of feel like when you started talking about yourself and your own issues that we never knew that you had, that we never thought we wanted to know, that we didn't want to know. When you started doing all that, that's when y'all killed it for us. It was like, okay, y'all clearly ain't got shit else to talk about. And it was like, it was like one thing led to another. Like, I don't know if he was upset about something when he went to the red table, because, you know, August went to the red, it was like the timeline of everything. August went to the red table, then he was about to have his album come out. So he comes out with this motherfucking interview with Angelique Yee, where she told everything about him and Jada, what happened on the red table, where he was upset enough that he had to spill everything about Will. Like, I don't stop talking. Y'all all enjoyed yourselves. It was all consensual. Y'all all had fun. Fucking stop talking. Point blank, period. But I got a prescription for her though.
Oh wait. I might be able to help you deepen it, because, which also I heard while you was talking, is that it was because literally they was both in a world, like you said, it was the best of both worlds. He was rapping, he was acting, you know, he was at the top of his career, you know, and she was acting. And I think there was something else she was doing at that time. I cannot remember. But she's always been into music, but that wasn't until later. But she was really at the top.
She had a nice little music career.
I know. I liked her little rock band. I'm not
she was with it. Like, I don't discriminate on music, but you know what I'm saying? She was in it. You know what I mean? She was cool. Willow's music is eclectic as fuck too, and she's nice.
I like Willow.
I like her music.
So the High Priestess in reverse.
I was with it when we was whipping our hair back and forth, but go ahead.
I know. Situation, advice, and outcome. We have the advice is the Fool, which I completely agree with. Maybe start over.
Start over, let it go.
Scratch it all.
All your inhibitions just go out the window.
You don't care too much. Yeah, like, just
let it go.
Yes.
Let it go.
Choose what you're gonna do with who you're gonna do it with, and stick to it.
Yeah.
Quit it. Stop.
Just like, if y'all got this open marriage or whatever that everybody says, I think I saw orb on your computer.
I wouldn't be surprised, because I'm gonna tell you something about that later.
Okay. But but remember, I told you I've been seeing them more in, so yeah. But anyway, so y'all, gifts out the yin yang coming through for us.
It's dope. Literally, like,
wow. But anyway,
to you soon. Like, literally, girl, I told you about the damn, that was the other happy hour thing I didn't get to talk about. Go ahead. Sorry. We'll talk about it later if we got a few minutes. No.
If y'all got an open marriage, that's cool. Say that.
Yeah.
Y'all still have yet to say that, I believe. No, actually they did. Will did when he was on his little book tour. Because I kind of feel like Will was on some get back with his book tour. So what I'm gonna need y'all to do,
I feel like that was an agreement they came to say.
Yeah, because he felt some type of way, so he could air some shit out so she could look a certain. I get that, but what I'm saying is, I think both of y'all need some root work, because if y'all doing that, that's toxic as fuck. Y'all need some root work. If you're gonna stick together, if you're gonna stay together, you need some root work. You're gonna need some actual marriage counseling that you both can agree on. I don't care if it's a shaman. I don't care if it's Priestess Iris Rose. I don't care if it's a traditional doctor. Y'all or pastor or whoever, y'all need some marriage counseling. Y'all need to get it together. Like, it's not cute anymore. Stop airing out your dirty laundry. You got kids that are looking at this, that are at the table while y'all asses are airing this shit out. That's gotta be awkward. Like, y'all not thinking about none of that shit. Like, as far as your kids go, like, y'all just on this, just, we're open. We're this, that. Like, no. Let's do some real work. Like, how about we do all of the chakras? Because at this point, like, you say you're connected, but you kind of have been so far off and so disconnected that you couldn't really see that this was not the move for either one of y'all. Neither one of y'all are really doing the work that y'all have done in the past. And I'm kind of channeling this shit. Neither one of y'all are doing the work that y'all kind of done in the past, where y'all have actually actively sought out to meditate and sought out to seek yourselves and sought out to know who you were and to really be on this spiritual journey for real and not be on this red table shit. See what I mean? That's what I'm saying. Like, really get back to that. Because that's where that shit, like, it really helped you. Helped your soul, helped your bodies, helped your mind, helped you balance it all. So you need to get back to that. Get back to that. Period.
Because that's the zero. And zero in numerology is literally, it's nothing. It's a fresh start. You can do whatever. That's why they're telling you just start over. Like, whatever you're going to decide to do, figure it out and stick to it. And, the outcome was the 7 of Wands in reverse. Which, the thing about this is, like she's saying, which I'm funny because you literally finished my reading for me. Y'all not doing the work. Y'all not doing the work at all. You've been trying to soak up this fame for so long under these eyes of an idea, when really that has not been y'all for a long time.
No. And now that you want to reveal who you guys really are, we're not interested, because we already have this certain perception of who we think you are, and we're not really buying into who you really are. So just go back to square one, find yourself, reread yourself, ground yourself, and it'll all work itself out. But y'all need some serious work on yourselves.
Yeah, like, and with Jada, I'm literally, baby, you, because there's a mix to these cards, like root work for the both of you, yes. But Jada, tap into that sacral.
She tapping a little too much into the sacral, though. It's a little overactive in the sensuality, sexuality aspect. Tap into it as to where you're self-loving, self-caring.
That's what I was about to say.
Part you need to tap
nurturing
into. Stop
yourself.
Stop looking for it on outside sources. Yes. Tap into that yourself. Okay.
Yes, like you have that yellow and orange going on, and that's what I was saying. Tap into that circle, like nurture yourself.
It don't make no sense how spoiled he is. I am so sorry.
It's okay. Vibrate by Outkast, or not Outkast, Andre 3000. If you know that song, it's a beautiful song. Mm-hmm. Listen to it, because it's basically talking about whenever, boy, let me stop. Whenever you want to be on some toxic ass shit, don't.
Yeah.
Don't.
Just don't.
Really try to come back into who you are. Is it something you need to do? And that's why I Dr. Iris, Priestess Iris, you literally hit it on the head with the overactive and the sensuality. You're expressing yourself in an unhealthy behavior now of which you feel like is good, but it's actually to a point that it's not. And you need to revisit how you feel about yourself. You have been neglecting yourself. Your spirit is on something different than what you're trying to do, right? Heal, baby girl.
You have been through some point. That's why she's my nurse. Okay.
Like, you done been through some things. We get it. Heal. It's okay to slow down.
Okay.
You literally been presenting yourself like you've been healing, but no, you're not.
Right.
That's
I'm sorry.
That 7
I had to laugh because it's an inside joke. My neighbor, he used to yell at cars when they were going through the neighborhood, and if they was going too fast, he would be like, "Slow down."
Yeah. But yes, do what the old man said.
All I could hear about it was, "Slow down."
Slow down.
Pump your brakes, baby. Slow down.
It's okay. Enjoy yourself. Again, another person who is very much abundant and prosperous of where they are in life. And again, need to appreciate that and realize that you have the time that you need to take for yourself.
You live on a whole fucking compound. Like, people have to park their cars and then take a whole fucking go-kart to like golf cart, I mean, like, to go to the house, the main house. Like, you're very blessed. Your kids are blessed. You're blessed. You live a blessed, abundant life. Like,
Work on you.
Y'all, yeah, there's no need for y'all to be doing this.
Work on yourself. Work on yourselves.
All right, sis. Doctor's office, I believe, is about to be closed. Is that the last one?
Oh, yeah. I ain't got no more for you.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Because that last patient, that was a lot. That was a bit much.
That was a bit much. I actually channeled a few things there. That's why I'm like,
that was a bit much.
But I really care for these people. Like, as the celebrities, I didn't even get to touch on Will, and that was gonna be fun for me. But yeah, no, I feel like all these celebrities, a lot of them just need a lot of good love.
Yeah.
They're just kids who got a lot of money and don't
know what to do with the hell they got.
Exactly.
All the blessings
literally got it.
They've been just we got
Take
y'all.
the time to heal. Exactly. Take your time to heal. Like, you've done all the hard work, and this is something I told my mom because, again, she's very prosperous as well. And I tell her, now that you've done all this work, heal.
Yeah.
Take the time to go back and deal with a lot of the trauma that you didn't get a chance to.
It's scary. It's a scary thing. It's a scary thing to face. It's just a scary situation. So I get it. But with everything else that they faced head on, I kind of feel like, damn, like, is that what we're really scared of at this point?
Exactly. Like, do you know how many times I've had to sit and be like, oh, this is what I was scared of the whole time?
Yeah.
I feel like it's one of the moments for them. Like, don't be. It's a lot of that moments for everybody. This is the year of the 6. We're supposed to be coming into equilibrium, harmony.
Mm-hmm.
All right? Being centered. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, it's time. Heal. Let's do this.
Definitely. Okay, sis. Well, I think we have gone on long enough. The doctor's office has been open long enough. And this has been a very, very fun episode of Imperfect. Yes. So I hope you guys like these type of segments. Like, we're going to do like these here and there and, you know, current events and things like that. So we hope you guys can join us next time on the next episode of
Imperfect Peace. Yes. Bye.
You gonna say bye? Since you all up in here, you gonna say bye? See y'all.